Hello, hello, hello. So, we're doing something a little different this week.
Different?
Yeah, I'm wearing glasses.
And I have a new shirt on.
Hey, neither one of us are wearing orange.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's Chris
strange.
and Terry, by the way.
Yeah. I'm Chris, she's Terry.
Even without the orange.
So, we're not going down to Lake Murray this weekend. We are going to
Tom Steed.
Great Plains State Park, southwest Oklahoma. It is west of Lawton, Oklahoma, and west of the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. We're here to check it out.
What's Tom Steed? Is that the lake?
That is the lake.
Okay.
Lake Tom Steed is in Great Plains State Park. We brought our bikes along. See if we can get into any trouble without cracking any ribs this time. I think I can do it. But
What?
did she just shake her head?
No, of course not.
I'm trying to watch the road, not her. You guys keep an eye on her for me. She's trouble. Anyway, we will try to show you around the state park down there and what there is to do in the area. It is an out-of-the-way state park. It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's pretty. The area is pretty.
Yep. I mean, you can see through our dash camera that there's actually some hills. Okies call them mountains. At least the ones that haven't been to Colorado.
Right,
call
the
them
ones that
mountains.
haven't traveled, yeah.
They're hills.
But it's still pretty.
It is. Pretty country. We'll catch up to you when we get there.
Even the dog's looking at you. What do you do?
I'm out for a reason.
What are you doing? You didn't eat our donuts,
Well,
did
according
you?
to the fancy GPS, we're 1.2 miles away.
Wow.
There's flashing lights up there. I hope it doesn't mean state park
In
closed.
1 mile, turn right on East 1570 Road.
Especially since we're out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, where else are we going to go? Walmart. Is there a Walmart? You have stinky breath.
Oh, we are out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Quit it. Uh-oh, we got blue signs. What do the blue signs say? What do they say? What do they say? Great Plains State Park, Tom Steed Reservoir.
Turn right onto the unpaved road.
I think I'll turn right onto the paved road if that's okay with you, Mrs. GPS.
she's not a missus.
She misses these roads all the time.
Oh my God.
What?
Wow. Those so bad.
1 mile.
It wasn't that bad.
It was so bad.
No, it wasn't. Well, we're here. See a lake?
No,
Yeah, neither do I.
the lake dried up.
Nobody else wants to come down this road. I'm claiming this road is mine.
Big enough for the two of us.
In 1/2
All right.
mile. Turn right on North 2250 Road.
Oops. Come here. That's excited. Wait. Okay. All right. Now, there you go. Noisy. Can't do that yet. Be bumpy.
It ain't so bumpy.
It's a little bit bumpy.
It ain't so bumpy.
There's your unpaved road.
I don't want to go on the
Turn right
unpaved road.
on North 2250 Road.
Great Plains State Park. That's 2 signs. That must mean we're getting close.
Yeah.
'31 through 35 is supposed to have 50 amp hookup. And this right here, I believe, is like a trailhead for mountain bikes and hiking.
Cool.
But I think there's other access points in the park.
What if there's mountain lions out here? The hills and stuff. I bet there are.
The hills are alive with the sound of
Arriving at Great
Mountain
Plains
lions.
State Park
Wildcats.
on the right.
I'm gonna turn this girl off. She's annoying me. Where's your off button?
You're not gonna like my off button.
Yeah, you're
Painful
probably right.
for you.
Is it?
Yep. There's a visitor center.
Visitor center
It's huge.
and a gift shop, all in one building,
It's huge. They-
all in one shed.
yeah, I was gonna say. They usually are in one building, but that's a shed.
They're probably in there going,
There's the lake.
there's somebody here.
Yeah, right. It's a black lake right now.
Yeah. They're white caps.
Uh-huh. No paddle boarding.
What? Where?
That'd be fun to go paddle boarding on in the summer, though, I think. Looks like it would be. Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Really?
Those sites are closed and Otter Creek is closed.
We oughta not go there. Cheesy joke day, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to say we take number 33, because 31 through 35 is 50 amp.
And we don't want to be too close to the neighbors.
So we're gonna go detach. We are the only ones here. Well, you've got the camp host, or hosts, a couple with the same last name as we have, from Muskogee, Oklahoma. And then there's a camper behind us, but that is from the old camp host, and they're picking that up Christmas Eve. So it's just kind of, I guess they're using the place as storage since this park is so busy this time of year. It's, I don't know if I mentioned this, it's, what is today? The 13th? 14th. Yeah, it's December 14th. So, this is why we like to go camping in the off season. Get the whole place to ourselves. And he was telling us all about some mountain bike trails, and it's supposed to warm up tomorrow. Right now it's really not too bad, but this wind is blowing 20 miles an hour, so it's feels like it's in the 40s. But tomorrow it's supposed to get up to close to 60 degrees, so we'll be playing around on the mountain bikes for sure. What is that boy doing outside in his PJs, you might ask? Well, it's gonna get down below freezing at about 3 a.m. I don't know that I'm gonna be awake at 3 a.m., so it's time to take care of business. Kind of cool looking. I'll disconnect the water, drain the hose out, and then turn on the water pump. And I need to drain the hot water heater since we have a, well, I'll talk to you when you can actually see me more than just, oh yeah. So yeah, since we have a on-demand water heater, I've got to actually open the pressure valve to let the water out of it so it doesn't freeze up. They break that plastic module in there. So now I can see why Nathan on Less Junk More Journey complains about trying to do stuff one-handed all the time. I'm just trying to something simple, really, unless you're trying to do it with one hand. Oh, step one, water heater bypass. Like I said, I've got to do this because we have the on-demand water heater. We don't have a tank water heater that I can leave running all night long. So, the joys of having this hot water heater. I wouldn't mind it if it was actually on-demand hot water. But for example, at this campground, partially because of the weather and partially because of the water pressure, it's not on demand. We don't have hot water. We there? We get in the background?
Yep.
Hey, so we're at the Wichita Wildlife Refuge. It's is that right? Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. I knew it didn't sound right.
I mean, no, that wasn't right.
Roughly 10 miles away from Great Plains State Park. It took us 15 minutes to get here. 5 miles down a dirt road. We got a Subaru, we don't care. It's pretty cool.
It's very pretty, even this time of year. It's very pretty.
Maybe we'll see some buffalo, and maybe not.
We saw some buffalo poodoo.
It may have been longhorn poodoo.
I'm an expert at this. This was buffalo poodoo.
Yeah, well, you are full of poodoo.
I don't know why they need to put... They need to put their vultures on the tree for the tourists.
I'm sorry. What? What did you just say?
You said we paid a lot of money to come here.
No, we didn't. It's free.
Well, we spent gas money, so there should be vultures in that tree.
And whose fault is that?
Get the camera off me.
Great Plains State Park, Southwest Oklahoma. Like I said earlier on the video, just a little bit west of Lawton, Oklahoma, and the Wichita Mountains National Wildlife Refuge. They've got 88 campsites here. This time of year, between early mid-November to mid-March, only 17 of them are open. And you can see that there's a reason they've only got 17 sites open. We had this place to ourselves all weekend. Of the 17 sites, 4 of them do not have sewer hookup. So, and I think only 4 of those have 50 amp. It's a nice little state park. I don't know if I'd want to stay here in August because of the lack of trees. Work that AC to death. The 2 handicap accessible sites are concrete pads. Everything else around here is all gravel. The main road going through the park is asphalt, but all the sites are gravel sites, and they're fairly level. The grounds seem to be well kept. Of course, you got that little hill back there in the background. Hiking trails, mountain biking trails, 2 comfort stations, pay showers, which I don't mind. I mean, not paying a whole lot of money for this campsite, so if I need to use their showers, it doesn't bother me to pay for them. Get their money somewhere, because the state of Oklahoma is stingy with theirs.
Not deer horns, they're antlers.
So what'd you think?
It was nice. I think it would be nicer in the when it's warmer. We could do more. Oh, we're getting. Oh.
Now hold still.
Really?
Yeah, it's a nice state park. I like the yeah, especially this time of year. Yeah, like I said earlier, I don't know that I would want to be here in the heat of the summer because there's really no shaded sites. But
spring or earlier fall might be.
Yeah, but the proximity to the wildlife refuge is pretty nice. And there's a lot of history down in this part of the state. We're right near, Fort Sill, or is it Fort Sill? It's some military thing over here. I keep wanting to say Fort Sill. Pretty sure it is.
I'll take your word for it.
If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But that's where they kept Geronimo and where he was buried. A lot of history around Quanah Parker down in this neck of the woods. If you're anxious enough, you could probably get down to see what remains of his star house.
We didn't do that.
No, because you have to bother a grumpy old man. I don't know if he's grumpy. I don't know if he's old. So,
Oh,
you know.
somebody's gonna be mad at you. Speaking of old, happy 50th birthday.
Yeah, blah blah blah. It's just another day. Yeah, we'll have to wander down here again. We just that this short weekend trip doesn't give us a whole lot of time, but we did get a little bit done. It was fun.
It was nice and relaxing.
Now we gotta head home, and with any kind of luck, next Sunday you will see a video on how I winterize this big old beast. May not be the right way, but it's how I do it. So it's worked so far. But we'll catch you then.
See you later.
Bye, y'all.